Two drafts in front of you, both of which look like they were drafted by a blind bronze player. How do you feel, and who do you think wins?
I got to give it to the tree and the beehive out of Sanguine right now. The Muzen Cobb Sylvanas combination, it's coming.
Yeah? How about you,
It's real.
Taco?
They are really out here with these drafts. I'm not even kidding. We are really out here right now, I've thought, with these drafts. I would have to go with Scotty.
I mean, digging deep and bopping hard. I'm going to flip a coin. I got to love my man Hebo over there on Sanguine. I hope he's in the jungle, but the Racting tells me he's not. Orbit and Sanguine, they've got one more game to throw against the wall. It's Adonis and Hindu Man bringing us home.
Thank you so much for that expert analysis on
Yeah,
this very
really
difficult
important
set to actually bring you now. Obviously, the meta has changed a lot this weekend, Adonis, and you can see just where the meta is.
I mean, I got to give it to Orbit. If we're looking at dog counters as the victor, like the victory here,
Okay.
it's the Anubis, right? I mean, he's not a full dog, but he's partially dog.
And Scotty, you know, she does have
Oh, no,
the
you're right. It's
dog as
double
well.
dog.
Double dog.
I wasn't even thinking about that. Double dog, double dead.
But do arachnids come into play? Because obviously we've got
Spiders are
the
spooky.
bee, insects basically, spiders.
Insects versus
And
dogs.
insects.
I mean, dogs stomp all over insects all the time. My dog ate a bug the other day. I had to yell at him. He's like eating a bug in my kitchen.
It's true.
I expect to see that from Kaldir as well. Really
Water
focusing
or
on
ice though,
the
because
bee.
Hebo and Ymir, you know, they're like two different versions of the same element.
You got to give it to ice then. I mean, obviously you have the mobile properties of, you know, you're able to spread yourself out if you're water, but ice is just always sturdy, always solid. Now, if an Agni was in this game to melt the Ymir, that'd make a little bit more sense.
That's true, and to be fair, you know, grass type like trees are not very good against ice either.
Right, but the thing is, if I had to pick Venusaur or Sylvanas, I'm going Sylvanas every time. Grover, big sturdy tree, he's got axes and paladins as well. I don't know, maybe.
But he's not got access to this, he's got a little
Yeah.
guy on his shoulder that just abuses him by throwing parts of him onto the battlefield.
It's going to be hard. I'm going to go back to the original point though, the double dog combo, that's what's top here.
I'm looking at the assassins. I think assassins will rule the day when we finally get into game.
At some point.
Eventually.
One time.
But it's okay because the analysis has been so strong right now. We can go even deeper.
We can go real deep
with the analysis in this set here.
You know what's really interesting is that obviously the double insects picked up by Sanguine, but they actually banned away Khepri. Like they could have had the triple bug comp.
They were worried about
Instead,
that.
holding it off. I think they're almost worried about having Khepri counteract their own insect pickups.
It could be an issue for them, and the best thing to see here is actually where they're going to put all these rosters, because we see a lot of junglers, we see a lot of potential junglers. We do see two straight-up supports, but I don't think we're going to see them straight support.
I think we're going to see Sylvanas jungle. Maybe even Soul Lane. Maybe shoutouts to Ataraxia.
Well, let's go.